cannot say exactly what the future holds in terms of opportunities for new and continuing teachers to learn about online teaching and learning. I can suggest, though, what I think is needed in the future. Unfortunately, after 40 years of work in the education field, I've become a bit of a pessimist, and I'm not that ready to suggest that what should happen will in fact happen. It seems to me that enthusiasm for purely online education, that is, courses that are delivered totally online, has diminished somewhat of late. Both teachers and the public tend to view online learning, online courses, as sort of second-rate or lesser substitutes for the real classroom. Something to be used when possibly problems of distance, geography, or maybe student scheduling preclude the opportunity to actually take a course in a physical classroom. This is not at all surprising, really, given the quality of some of the online materials presently available. It seems to me that the desire to keep recurring costs down that necessitates building actual packages that can just be run by the computer alone, and the desire to let students enter and leave courses and progress at their own pace has tended to lead to courses that are largely information delivery, with possibly a few interactions with online applets. Online courses have tended to not really tap into the great potential of the web to bring humans together for interaction and collaboration. On the other hand, I do see growing interest from teachers for the use of the web-based tools to expand their classroom work. For many, this enthusiasm comes from their own experience with the web, and herein lies somewhat of a problem. Many teachers, both beginning teachers and experienced teachers, have as their reference points for web work things like Facebook, sharing photographs online, sharing videos online, short message services. These tools can be used in an educational way, but their value is somewhat limited. They're not the best applications for supporting extended educational experiences and for really deep collaborative work. Thus, there's a need for workshops that introduce and support teachers' learning of tools that do have greater educational value, do tap more into intellectual activities. Things like wikis, things like CMAP tools, a piece of web-based software that allows students to do collaborative concept mapping. But probably more important, really, are activities for teachers that allow them or help them to see knowledge in a different way, in a sort of more constructivist style. My personal experience with teaching online graduate seminar courses, where through learning management systems such as Moodle, where students actually can create the content of the course to a large extent by their interactions through online discussions, and more recently, and probably more to the point, my work in collaborative online mathematics through a site called Math Towers, designed for grades 6 to 10 students, where they work collaboratively on problem solving and investigations, and at a higher level, but mathematics again, senior, secondary, and university in Colab Math, which brings together the powers of wikis, GeoGebra, an online mathematics tool, and screencasting, where again students can work together developing collaborative developing solutions to problems. All these environments show me that largely students have a view of knowledge as a set of absolute facts. This view is not conducive to online collective development of understanding. Students want to hold back and not make tentative suggestions as contributions or hypotheses. They want to hold back until they know the answer. So we need to help teachers develop strategies that, one, handle the technology, but also handle the motivation of students and the coaching of students in giving out ideas that are partially formed, that can be built upon together. This could come through, I think, teachers using web-based materials to, in fact, collaboratively develop their own personal knowledge. So it's really what we need in the future is teacher experience with this environment and a certain amount of technical coaching.